Right now, my dear, you may be hearing a voice inside that sounds tired, sharp, or unkind, and I want you to know you are not alone. So many good, caring people have an inner voice that forgets how precious they are. And if you clicked on this, there is a part of you that is ready to be spoken to with love, ready to feel safe inside your own mind, ready to come home to yourself. I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine you are talking to someone you deeply love, someone small and gentle, someone you would never want to scare, someone you would protect with your whole heart. Now, my love, notice this. You deserve that same kindness. You deserve words that heal you, not words that hurt you. And today, we are going to learn a new way, a softer way, a way that feels like warm hands and a calm voice, a way that says, I am here with you, instead of, what is wrong with you? Take a slow breath with me, sweetheart, and let your shoulders drop just a little, because it is safe to slow down. Inhale softly and exhale gently. Let your face soften. Unclench your jaw if you can. Let your belly relax. Even if life feels busy, even if your mind feels loud, you can have this moment right now. Just for this moment, you do not have to fix anything. You do not have to prove anything. You do not have to be perfect. You only have to be here, and I am here with you. Now take another breath, my dear. Inhale peace and exhale tension. Inhale kindness and exhale pressure. You are doing so well. You have done so well just to be here, listening, trying, hoping. Imagine your inner voice is not a judge, but a person sitting beside you, and you are allowed to change how you speak to them. Sometimes we think our inner voice is the truth, but often, my love, it is just a habit, a pattern, a way of talking that we learned, and habits can change. If your inner voice has been hard on you, it may have tried to help you by pushing you. It may have believed that being strict would keep you safe. It may have believed that if it criticized you first, nobody else could hurt you. But sweetheart, that is not love. That is fear dressed up like control. And you do not need fear to guide you anymore. You can choose love. Sometimes, my love, the way you talk to yourself is something you learned long ago when you were just trying to get through. Maybe people around you were critical. Maybe love felt like you had to earn it. Maybe you were praised only when you did well and ignored when you struggled. Maybe you learned to watch yourself closely, to judge yourself quickly, to stay good enough so you would not be left. And if that is true, I want you to hear this clearly. There is nothing wrong with you. You learned what you learned. You did the best you could with what you had. You were trying to survive. You were trying to be loved. You were trying to belong. Now, sweetheart, you are older, you are wiser, and you can choose a new way. There is a younger you inside who still hears everything you say, and today we will speak to them with kindness. Yes, my love, even if you don't think about it, there is a tender part of you that still listens. When you say, I'm stupid, something inside you shrinks. When you say, I can't do anything right, something inside you feels heavy. When you say, I'm too much, or I'm not enough, something inside you feels alone. But when you say, I'm learning, something inside you relaxes. When you say, I'm doing my best, something inside you breathes again. When you say, I love you, something inside you begins to heal. So let's begin with something very small and very real. Place a hand on your heart, dear one, and whisper something simple like, I am here with you, even if it feels new. You can say it out loud, or you can say it quietly inside. Just say, I am here with you. And now, sweetheart, notice what happens in your body. Maybe nothing happens right away. That is okay. You are planting a seed. You are introducing a new language to your nervous system, a new way of being with yourself. Now say, I am willing to be kind to myself. Just that. I am willing. You do not have to force it. You do not have to feel it fully. Just be willing. And if your mind argues, that is okay, my love. Minds do that. You can gently say, thank you for trying to protect me, but I am choosing love now. When a cruel thought shows up, we don't fight it. We gently turn it, like turning a page to a kinder story, because fighting your mind often makes the mind louder, but kindness makes the mind softer. So if a harsh thought comes like, I'm such a mess, you can gently turn it into, I'm having a hard moment and I can take care of myself. If the thought says, I always ruin things, you can turn it into, I am learning and I can grow. If the thought says, nobody will love me, you can turn it into, I am lovable and I am learning to love myself. You are not lying, sweetheart. You are choosing a new direction. You are guiding your mind like you would guide a child. You are showing it the way home. And home is not perfection. Home is love. Let me tell you a small story, my dear, about a person who believed they had to be perfect to deserve love. This person woke up every day with a tight stomach. They tried so hard to do everything right. They worked, they helped others, they smiled even when they felt tired, and still at night their mind would say, you should have done more. One day, they made a small mistake. Not a huge mistake, just a normal human mistake, and their inner voice became cruel. It said things like, how could you? And you're embarrassing. And in that moment they imagined something. They imagined a little child making the same mistake, a child spilling a cup, forgetting something, getting confused. Would they scream at the child? Would they call the child names? No, sweetheart. They would help. They would clean up. They would say, it's okay, we can try again. That person realized something important. The child inside them was still listening, and the way they spoke to themselves was shaping their whole life. So they began a practice, not a perfect practice, a gentle one. Every time their inner voice became harsh, they would pause and say, that is not how I talk to someone I love. And slowly, my love, slowly, their life began to change. Not because life became perfect, but because they became a safer place to live inside. You can do this too. If you can, sweetheart, imagine looking at your own eyes with softness, as if you are seeing a dear friend. You don't have to do it in a real mirror right now, but you can imagine it. Imagine you are looking at yourself with gentle eyes, with warm eyes, with forgiving eyes. And now whisper, I am learning to love you. Whisper it again, I am learning to love you. You may feel emotion. You may feel a tightness in your throat. You may feel resistance. All of that is okay. Resistance is often just an old fear saying, is it safe? And we will keep answering, yes, it is safe. Shame is a heavy coat you never had to wear, my love, and we can set it down now, little by little. Shame tells you that you are bad, but sweetheart, you are not bad. You may have made mistakes, you may have had messy moments, you may have said things you regret, but that does not mean you are bad. You are a human being learning. You are a heart that has been trying to find peace. So let's speak to shame in a new way. If you notice shame in your body, you might feel it as heaviness in your chest, or heat in your face, or a sinking feeling in your belly. Put your hand on your heart again, my dear, and say, I am safe with myself. Say it gently. I am safe with myself. Now say, I forgive myself for being human. Oh yes, sweetheart, I forgive myself for being human. And if you can, say, I am worthy of love right now. Not someday, not when you are perfect, right now. Forgiveness does not mean saying what happened was okay. It means saying, I am free to heal now. Sometimes we hold on to old pain because we think letting go means we are saying it did not matter. But letting go means you matter. Your peace matters. Your life matters. So, my love, think of one small thing you have been holding against yourself. Just one. Not the biggest thing. Start small, like learning to walk. Maybe you said something awkward. Maybe you didn't speak up. Maybe you stayed too long in a place that hurt. Maybe you didn't know how to choose yourself. Now, with a soft breath, say, I did the best I could with what I knew then. Whisper it. I did the best I could with what I knew then. And now say, I am learning a better way now. Yes, I am learning a better way now. Your mind can become a gentle home, dear one, where your thoughts speak like loving family. Think about that. A gentle home inside you. A place where your inner voice says, come in, rest, you belong here. A place where you are not attacked. A place where you are held. You may not have had that kind of home in the outer world, but you can build it in the inner world. And when your inner world becomes kind, your outer world begins to feel kinder too. Because when you speak to yourself with love, you make better choices. You set better boundaries. You ask for help. You rest. You heal. You stop chasing people who treat you poorly. You start treating your body with respect. You start believing you deserve good. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a warm light above your head, like love that never runs out. This light is soft. It is not too bright. It feels safe, like the sun on a gentle morning. Now imagine that light slowly pouring down, like warm honey, like soft golden water. It touches the top of your head. It relaxes your forehead. It smooths your thoughts. It moves into your eyes, and your eyes feel softer. It moves into your cheeks, and your face relaxes. It moves into your jaw, and your jaw unclenches. Now it goes into your throat, my dear, where you have swallowed so many words, and the light says, it is safe to speak kindly to yourself. It is safe. Now the light moves into your heart, and your heart begins to feel warm, even if it is just a small warmth, even if it is just a tiny glow. That is enough. And in this warm light, we will choose words you can truly hold today, sweetheart. Small, kind sentences that your heart can accept. Repeat softly, either out loud or inside. I am safe. I am willing to change. I am learning to be kind to myself. I do not have to be perfect to be loved. I deserve gentle words. I deserve a peaceful mind. Now take a breath, my love. Inhale and exhale. Sometimes the mind says, but if I'm not hard on myself, I'll get lazy. Oh, sweetheart, love does not make you lazy. Love makes you stronger. Love gives you energy. Love helps you try again without fear. Fear makes you freeze. Fear makes you hide. Fear makes you quit. Love makes you brave. So let's replace the old idea. Say, kindness helps me grow. Say it again. Kindness helps me grow. Now, my dear, let's talk about something very important. When you talk to yourself with love, you are reteaching your mind. You are reteaching your body too. Your body hears your thoughts. Your body reacts to your woshu, RDS. When you criticize yourself, your body tightens. When you fear, your body braces. When you love yourself, your body can relax. And relaxed bodies heal better. Calm minds make clearer choices. So when you choose loving self-talk, you are doing real healing. And it can begin with one simple question. When a harsh thought comes, ask yourself, would I say this to someone I deeply love? If the answer is no, then that is your sign. Your sign to choose a new sentence. Let's practice with a few common harsh thoughts. If your mind says, I'm not enough, you can say, I am enough for this moment. If your mind says, I can't handle this, you can say, I can take one small step. If your mind says, I'm a failure, you can say, I am learning, and learning is not failure. If your mind says, I'm too sensitive, you can say, my feelings matter, and I can care for them. If your mind says, I should be better by now, you can say, I am growing at the right pace for me. Do you feel how these new sentences create space in your chest? Do you feel how they allow you to breathe? Now, my love, you might wonder, will this really change anything? Yes, sweetheart, over time it does, because your mind believes what it hears most often. If it hears blame all day, it will live in blame. If it hears love every day, it will begin to live in love. And love is a powerful medicine. If you notice the old voice coming back, my dear, that is not failure. It is simply a place to begin again. Think of it like learning to play a song. You do not get angry at your fingers. You practice. You return. You try again. So when you catch yourself being harsh, don't punish yourself for being harsh. That would just be more harshness. Instead, do something very gentle. Pause, breathe, hand on heart, and say, "Oops, I'm learning." Then choose the kinder sentence. That is real healing, sweetheart, not being perfect, being willing. Now let's go a little deeper. Sometimes the harsh inner voice is not really about the present. Sometimes it is old pain. Sometimes it is an old wound that says, if I'm not careful, I will be hurt again. Sometimes it is a scared part that learned to protect you by criticizing you first. So let's speak to that protective part with love, too. Say, "Thank you for trying to protect me." And now say, "You can rest. I am safe now." Yes, sweetheart, you can rest. I am safe now. Even if life is not perfect, you can still be safe inside yourself. Safety begins with how you treat your own heart. Now, my dear, let's imagine another small moment. Imagine you are having a hard day. Maybe someone spoke to you in a way that hurt. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you feel tired or lonely. In the past, your inner voice might have added pain. It might have said, "See, this always happens," or "You should have known better." But now, sweetheart, now you will do something new. You will speak to yourself like someone you deeply love. You will say, "That was hard." You will say, "I'm proud of you for getting through it." You will say, "Come here, breathe with me." You will say, "We'll figure it out." Do you feel the difference? Now, my love, I want to guide you into a very tender place, the place where your inner child lives, the younger you. Close your eyes again if that feels safe. Imagine you are walking into a peaceful room. The room is warm. The lighting is soft. Maybe there is a cozy chair. Maybe there is a blanket. Maybe there is a window with gentle sunshine. And in this room, you see a younger you. Maybe they are 5. Maybe they are 8. Maybe they are 12. Maybe they are a teenager. Trust what you see. Notice their face. Notice their body. Notice what they might be feeling. Are they scared? Are they tired? Are they trying too hard? Are they holding back tears? Now, my dear, walk toward them slowly. Kneel down so you are at their level. Look into their eyes with kindness and say to them, "I'm here." Say, "You're not alone anymore." Say, "You don't have to be perfect for me to love you." Say, "I love you." Now imagine that younger you starts to breathe. Maybe they soften. Maybe they cry, maybe they lean into you. Let them. And now, sweetheart, make a promise to that younger you, a simple promise. Say, I will speak kindly to you. Yes, I will speak kindly to you. Because the way you talk to yourself is the way you talk to your inner child. And your inner child deserves love. Now, my love, let's bring this into everyday life. Because healing is not only in quiet moments. Healing is also in the small moments. The moments when you drop something. The moments when you forget. The moments when you feel nervous. The moments when you look in the mirror. The moments when you make a choice. So let's practice some loving phrases you can use all day. When you wake up, you can say, "Good morning, my love." Yes, to yourself. "Good morning, my love." When you feel stressed, you can say, "I'm here, I've got you." When you feel scared, you can say, "It is safe to take one step." When you feel angry, you can say, "My feelings are real and I can handle them with care." When you feel sad, you can say, "It's okay to feel. I'm not alone." When you make a mistake, you can say, "That's okay. I can learn." When you do something well, you can say, "I'm proud of you." And when you feel like nothing is changing, you can say, "Every kind word is a seed." Now, sweetheart, there is another important part of loving self-talk. It is learning to receive love. Many people can give love, but they struggle to receive it. They feel guilty. They feel unworthy. They push it away. So let's open to receiving. Take a breath and say, "I am open to love." Say it gently. "I am open to love." Now say, "I deserve good things." Yes, I deserve good things. And now say, "Life can support me." Even if you don't fully believe it, you can be willing. Life can support me. Even if you don't feel it yet, my love, life can support you, and you are allowed to receive that support. Support can come as rest. Support can come as a kind friend. Support can come as a new idea. Support can come as strength inside you. Support can come as a calm breath. You are allowed to be helped. You are allowed to feel held. Now, my dear, let's talk about the body, because the way you talk to your body matters too. Many people speak to their body with anger. They call it names. They punish it. They compare it. They hate it. But sweetheart, your body is your friend. Your body has carried you through everything. Your body has stayed with you through every hard moment. Your body has tried to protect you. Your body has tried to keep you alive. So let's speak to the body with love. Put your hand on any part of your body that needs kindness. Maybe it is your heart. Maybe it is your belly. Maybe it is your cheek. And say, "Thank you." Yes, thank you. Now say, "I am learning to love you." And now say, "You are doing your best." Your body hears you, sweetheart. And when you speak gently, your body softens. Now, my love, you might have old words inside you, words you heard from others, Words like "you're too much," or "don't cry," or "be strong," or "you're not trying," or "why can't you be like them?" Those words can live inside you like echoes. But today, you can choose new words. You can become the voice you needed. So if you heard "you're too much," you can now say, "I am allowed to be me." If you heard "don't cry," you can now say, "My tears are okay." If you heard "be strong," you can now say, "I can be soft and still be strong." If you heard "you're not trying," you can now say, "I am doing my best." If you heard "why can't you be like them," you can now say, "I honor my own path." Do you feel the freedom in these words? Now, my dear, I want to give you a simple practice you can do anytime. It takes only a few seconds. It is called the gentle reset. Here is how it goes. First, you pause. Second, you breathe. Third, you speak one loving sentence. Let's try it right now. Pause. Breathe in, breathe out. Now speak one loving sentence to yourself. Choose one. I am safe, or I am doing my best, or I love you, or I am willing to be kind, or I can begin again. Choose one and let it land. This is how you change your life, sweetheart. Not with one big perfect moment, but with many small loving moments. Now, my love, let's talk about fear, because fear often makes the inner voice harsh. Fear says, if I don't push you, you will fail. Fear says, if I don't criticize you, you will be rejected. Fear says, if you relax, something bad will happen. But love says, we can handle life. Love says, we can learn. Love says, we can be gentle and still move forward. So when fear comes, you can say, hello, fear. I see you. And then say, I choose love. Yes, my dear, I choose love. Now take a breath and repeat. It is safe to be kind to myself. It is safe to change my thoughts. It is safe to love myself. It is safe to grow. Your mind may still doubt, and that is okay. Doubt is just a visitor. You do not have to build a home for it. Now, sweetheart, I want you to think of one place in your life where you are hardest on yourself. Is it your work, your body, your relationships, your past, your money, your health, your emotions? Pick one, just one. Now imagine you are holding that part of your life like you would hold a small bird, not squeezing, not forcing, just holding with care. And act to that part with love. If it is work, say, I am learning and I can improve with kindness. If it is your body, say, thank you for carrying me. I will treat you gently. If it is relationships, say, I am worthy of love and I am learning to choose well. If it is your past, say, I release what I cannot change. I am free to begin again. If it is money, say, I am learning to receive. I am open to new support. If it is health, say, my body can heal, I support it with love. If it is emotions, say, my feelings are welcome, I can care for myself. Now breathe, my dear. Let that sentence settle. Sometimes we think love is something we must earn, but love is your natural state. It is who you are underneath the fear. Now, my love, let's do another visualization. A simple one. Imagine your words are like water you pour into your own heart. If you pour dirty water, the heart feels heavy. If you pour clean water, the heart feels clear. Your words can be clean water. So imagine you have a cup of warm, clean, loving water. The cup is filled with words like, I'm proud of you, and you are safe, and I love you, and I believe in you, and it's okay. Now imagine you pour that warm water into your heart. Your heart drinks it. Your heart relaxes. Your heart begins to glow. This is what loving self-talk does. It feeds you. It nourishes you. It makes you strong. Now, sweetheart, there may be people in your life who spoke to you harshly. There may be memories that still sting, and you may still carry their voices. But you do not have to keep carrying them. You can gently say, those words are not mine, and then you can say, I choose my words now. Yes, my love, you choose your words now. This is personal power, not loud power, gentle power, the power to guide your own mind. Now, let's talk about boundaries for a moment, because loving yourself also means protecting yourself. When you speak kindly to yourself, you start to notice when something feels wrong. You start to notice when someone crosses a line. You start to notice when you need rest. And you can say no. You can say, that doesn't work for me. You can say, I need time. You can say, I deserve respect. And when you do, your inner voice can support you instead of attacking you. It can say, I'm proud of you for taking care of yourself. It can say, you deserve peace. It can say, you are allowed to choose you. Now, my dear, if you have been stuck in the habit of criticizing yourself, you may need patience. The inner voice might not change overnight, but it can change. Every time you choose one kind word, you are building a new path in your mind, a new road. At first, it feels strange, like walking through tall grass, but the more you walk it, the clearer it becomes. So let's keep walking. Repeat after me softly. I am willing to speak to myself with love. I am willing to be my own friend. I am willing to forgive myself. I am willing to begin again. I am worthy of kindness. Now breathe. My love, if you could talk to yourself like someone you deeply love, what would you say right now? Would you say, come here, rest? Would you say, you've been carrying so much? Would you say, I see you? Would you say, you are doing your best? Say it now. Say the words you needed to hear. And now, sweetheart, let's visit the mirror moment again, but in an even softer way. Imagine you are standing in front of a mirror and you see yourself as you are, not perfect, not finished, just real. And you smile gently, not because everything is great, but because you are choosing love. And you say, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. You can say it in your own words too, but let's try it together, softly. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself. Now, my dear, if that feels too big, that is okay. You can make it smaller. You can say, I am learning to love and accept myself. Or, I am open to loving and accepting myself. Or, I am willing. Willing is powerful. Now, sweetheart, I want to address the part of you that feels tired, the part that feels like it has been trying for so long, the part that worries it will never change. My love, you are changing right now. Every time you listen to kindness, you are changing. Every time you breathe and soften, you are changing. Every time you choose a loving sentence, you are changing. And you do not need to rush. Healing is not a race. Healing is a return to your heart. Now, let's do a gentle breathing sequence together. Inhale slowly, and as you inhale, think the word peace. Exhale slowly, and as you exhale, think the word release. Inhale peace, exhale release. Again, inhale peace, exhale release. One more time, my dear. Inhale peace, exhale release. You are safe. Now, my love, let's talk about creating a new story, because the words you speak to yourself create the story you live in. If your words say, I can't, your story becomes small. If your words say, I'm not worthy, your story becomes heavy. If your words say, I always lose, your story becomes hopeless. But if your words say, I can learn, your story becomes possible. If your words say, I am worthy, your story becomes open. If your words say, I can begin again, your story becomes fresh. So today, sweetheart, choose a new story sentence. Here are a few you can try. My life is opening in a new way. I am becoming a kinder person to myself. I am learning to trust life. I am safe to grow. I am allowed to have good things. Pick one. Let it be your new story. Now, my dear, there is something very beautiful that happens when you talk to yourself with love. You start to feel supported from the inside. You stop needing everyone else to approve of you. You stop chasing love in painful places. You stop abandoning yourself. And that is real freedom. Now we will gently prepare for the end of our time together, but we are not leaving the love. We are carrying it with us. Before we end, sweetheart, I want you to make a gentle promise to yourself about how you will speak from now on. Not a harsh promise, not a perfect promise, a gentle one. You can say, I promise to notice when I am unkind to myself. I promise to pause and breathe. I promise to choose a kirke in der sentence. I promise to treat myself like someone I deeply love. Say your promise now, my dear, and now let's seal it with a final warm wave of love. Take a breath and imagine that warm light again above your head. It pours down softly. It fills your whole body. It surrounds you like a soft blanket. And in that blanket of light, whisper these words slowly. I am safe. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. I am learning. I am becoming free. Let's finish by wrapping you in calm, dear one, like a soft blanket made of loving words. You have done something important today. You have chosen a new way to be with yourself, and that choice matters. Remember, sweetheart, you are not your harsh thoughts. You are the loving awareness that can choose new thoughts. You are the heart that can learn. You are the life that can grow. And if you forget, if you slip, if the old voice comes back, you can begin again. You can always begin again. Right now, take one last gentle breath with me. Inhale love and exhale peace. And quietly in your own heart say, I will talk to myself like someone I deeply love.